your first ever one?
Yeah.
Nice, enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away.
Cheers! Heidi ho!
How you doing, Leanne? You good? Nicola? Lisa! God, just seeing the intro to this pre-live and seeing the old van. That van didn't have aircon in. Whew. And in this weather, gosh darn it, that would have been a killer. Yeah, it's been really nice to have bit of aircon in the new van, the blue one that you've seen on some of the videos. Oh, it's hot in here. I need to figure out where to set the aircon up in here, because it would probably do the top floor of the... How you doing, Amy? Not seen you in chat for a while. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I'm wondering where I can set the aircon up, because I might be able to keep the upstairs cool at least. The problem is, if I put the pipe out the window here, it means I'd have to open the blinds, and then can you imagine this in the summer? Watch now. I would just get washed out. Hi, Scott reporting to you live. You can't see me. My complexion has made me invisible. So yeah, I need the blinds closed, which means I can't have aircon in here, and the aircon unit is telling me that it's 28 degrees. Whew. So it's a little bit spicy here. Little bit spicy. How's everybody else coping? Is it hot where you are? Are we doing Jones? You good? Staying hydrated. It's not Sneak, it's just squash, but it's in a metal thing that I've kept in the fridge. Lovely. Lovely jabbly. Yeah, so it's a wee bit spicy here in South Wales. Newport, it is. It is 30 degrees apparently in Newport. Jesus. It's going to start going down a little bit. 24 degrees apparently at 9. And then it's going back up tomorrow. Sheesh. Oh well, I do like the sun. Nice. Cursey being ginger. Yeah, I go like a slightly goldy color. That's about it. Like a little bit darker than this. That's about it. I don't. My mum actually goes quite a nice color. To be fair, 23 here inside and inside outside. Oh yeah, so it's a little bit spicier here in good old Newport. Come on, there we go. That's better. There we go, just leave it. There we go, it's a little bit less shiny. Hence why you may see a sheen across the... Because I got the light here. Whew. Damn. No, Brian, I'm good. I got my supplies from Argos, so we're okay. Hello, Pixie! Long time no see. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm in a top corner flat and keep the curtains constantly closed because this... Too hot. 29 here. Yeah, 28 here in terms of the interior. And being a new build, it just holds the heat. Myself, Ray, and Chris went out on the bikes last night, as some of you might have seen on our socials, when Ray was in the wide camera lens pumping up his tyre. And when I got back, the house was still holding at 26 degrees. I was like, flipping heck. I was expecting it to be nice and cool when I got back. Was it fudge? Was it fudge? Red Stereo, good luck on the Iron Man PC. And also looking at your second comment, please play responsibly. That goes for everybody. The one thing that we want here is for you to have fun. You know, we give you the chance to win tech at a fraction of the cost. We do not want to be we don't want you putting yourself in a financial disposition. That's all. We want you to be able to have fun, get a couple of tickets in, and it only takes one ticket to win. Even if you bought, for example, 100 tickets on a competition, only one of those tickets are the ones that win. You know, More tickets does equal more chances, of course, but please play within your means, and that goes for everybody here. Ooh, the Zotac. Yeah, the Zotac has brilliant odds. 15 pence an entry. Even if you don't want the GPU, it's £1,750 cash, but I'll go through all that in a moment. How you doing, Mikey boy? You good? Playing my brother-in-law. He got one of those beasts of a PC, got me wishing. Nice. Who's the brother-in-law, Red? Is that someone that plays here, do you mean? Do they want a PC from us? What makes it worse for me is that my neighbor's kitchen is under my bedroom. Oh, flippin' heck. No. No. That sounds spicier than here. Gosh darn it. So what I'm going to do, chat, is I'm going to go through the introductions. As I say, I can see a couple of new names in chat. So first and foremost, welcome to Comp City giveaways. Anything you decided to enter this evening or for future comps, a huge, huge good luck. That goes for obviously long-time players as well, of course. You know we love you. But I always like to treat these pre-lives as an introduction. As I say, for the first time you met, as Ray went live earlier to do the freebie as well. So you might have seen us go live on the page. But here's the team. So you got myself and Ray, we're the company directors. We launched Comp City giveaways back in 2020, which feels like an age ago now, but it also feels like it's gone really quick, like blink and woof, nearly 5 years on. We got Gavin, our all-round legend and media manager. How are we doing? Sharon, you good? And our media manager. We have Mum, aka Candy, who's our customer services manager. Absolute beaut. As I say, some of those that I know have dealt with her love her, so thank you for the feedback. As I say, we see kind words on both our Trustpilot as well as our social, so thank you for that. And then we got our Linguini / operations manager, which is Chris. So between the two on the end, they're primarily the ones that will deal with getting your instant win cash payments out to you, and Chris is the one that deals with sending out your physical prizes and liaising with you with that as well. So yeah, that is the team. If you're kind of unsure, you know, if you just landed on the page today and kind of unsure what we are, who we are, etc. So Comp City Giveaways is a competition website. We are based in Newport, South Wales. And as long as you're over the age of 18 and part of the UK or Northern Ireland, you can play. And we give you a chance to win tech, gadgets, cash, and gaming related goodies week in, week out. But not only that, as I say, there are chances to win vouchers, Lego, Pokemon goodies. We've got an e-bike on the website at the moment. We've got a chance to win 10 grand cash for 40 pence an entry. Oh, shut up. Stop trying to sell me stuff. As long as my malware is covered, we're good. How we doing, Ryan? Ryan, the Caps Lock King is in chat. Gemma, what's up? Can you do a comp for an ice cream van so I can live in the freezer? Cheers. You'd also have to leave the van running the entire time, so we might have to give you a diesel voucher as well. But yeah, we do big cash prizes, 3D printers, consoles, gadgets, phones, fridges in this weather, so that I can see this starting to do pretty well soon. But yeah, there's a lot on the website, and especially in the summer, you will see things like garden furniture go live, barbecues, and stuff like that as well. Hey, we're doing Roberto. Surprising early start on a Tuesday. He's not doing too bad. He's not doing too bad. Hoping it's still like this next week. Maybe not so hot as it'll be the weekend before my birthday. So nice. Yeah, it's always nice having a barbecue in this weather. Always nice. Only here to say hi away to high school reunion thing. Oh, Ryan, enjoy. Enjoy. How are we doing? I hate the what? The BLV? I hate we'll just call you I hate. How are we doing? Welcome to Comp City. So yeah, that's kind of what you can enter in for on the website. And there's always like loads of stuff to enter in on. So as I say, every single prize as well, especially to those that are new here, is guaranteed. So we never roll over. There are never any extensions here at Comp City Giveaways. Yeah, of course we will, Sharon. Anything like that. Think of how many regular switches we did. We will kind of wait for the stock levels to stabilize. In fact, no, I believe we've got one switch in stock because everything else has been covered. So batch 1 and batch 2 of the instant wins stuff as well. We're good. Is this the 365 days viewing stream? 365 days viewing stream? Don't know what you mean there, Hate. We use Restream to go across platforms. We go via Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook simultaneously. But no. Yeah, I just had the same, like, huh? That's probably Ray there over on ComCity. ComCity's Twitch. Good Scott just trying the Sprucey Lucy Brewdog. Ooh, let me know how you get on with that. Favorite flavor tip top is probably Coke. I used to love the Coke tip tops. Or was it technically raspberry back then? It was the blue one, I think. I like it. I like it. How many you did when you entered there? Was there? Can never forget how many you did. We entered everyone. The switches, yeah. My son had one, then 100 instant, then 200. Oh, was that? So you're Chris's mum? Must be Chris's mum. Yeah, he's had a good run of luck at the moment. Fair play to him. I know. I didn't realise either until I met him in person. It was the same Chris. I used to play Call of Duty and stuff with Chris a couple of years ago when Warzone first came out. Like myself, him, Shatler. As I say, and it's mad to sort of see like gaming. Well, and even further back, we found out that Jason and Billy Atherton, who won Jason won the Mr. Freeze V3 PC. We just got to chatting when we had a couple of drinks in Pressbury and found out that we used to play Gears of War together like 16, 17 years ago. Crazy. I do love the gaming community. Blammin' lovely. Went to split them in the kitchen and they all split. Oh, the other thing I used to do with that is like, what they call it? Like tip top slushies. So you just get loads of random flavors, cut the tops off and just chuck them all in like a big glass or bowl. Whoosh. Whoosh. Oh, Sharon, sorry to hear that, lovely. It never... What's the word I'm looking for? Grief. I couldn't think of the word then. The sun has fried my brain. But grief never really fully goes away. You just learn to deal with it, you know, in due course. So, you know, time is a healer, as cliche as that sounds. But it's more so time allows you to, I guess, grow accustomed to that person, or even like a loved one in terms of a pet. Once they passed, is sort of coming to terms with their loss and that space that they essentially leave when they, you know, when they've left you behind in whatever way that they've had to leave this world, unfortunately. But in all due course, I hope that gets easier for you. Oh, and Calypso, the triangular sort of pyramid shaped Calypsos. Oh yeah, do you know what? That's a good shit, actually. I might actually utilize my freezer for some of those. I need to switch to Twitch or Facebook. Feel like YouTube chat doesn't get noticed. This is a joke. I'm waiting for you guys to post when it comes out. The new... Oh yeah, well, we'll definitely be doing that. It's only speculation at the moment in terms of costings. But I think it's being released in the fall, which will be autumn. So yeah, when that comes out, we'll definitely get those on the site. I do like the idea of them, and the fact that, you know, they look more ergonomically better for the hands and stuff. The green Calypso balls I used to like. Used to come with like a dome shaped. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, that's what I might have to do if I get chance tonight. I might fill the freezer full of like frozen goodies. Oh, do you know one of my favorites though is a Solero. So you got the best of both worlds, like an icy outer tropical layer with the ice cream in the middle, and then you've obviously got like essentially like the syrup, I guess, that's running through the middle of it, like the tropical flavor. So I've introduced who the team are, kind of introduced the competitions. What I'll do is play a quick video to show you how you can get involved in said competition. So in 3, cornetos, just one cornetto. Twisters as well, but do you know what I hate about Twisters? They're tiny now. They're like that big. They used to be huge, or they felt that they used to be huge. So this is how you can play in 3, 2, 1.
Hello there. So you would like to enter a Comp City competition. So firstly, head on over to compcitygiveaways.co.uk, find a competition that you would like to enter the amount of tickets, and when you're done shopping, head on over to your basket in the top right corner.
Punch in your details, such as name, address, and email. Upon paying, you will be greeted by a thank you for order page with your assigned tickets. It's that easy.
And it's at this point that you will find out if you've won an instant win. Good luck.
That's what she said. I like that. How we doing, Simon? You good? Thank you for dropping in the winner's photo as well, you legend. But I'm doing good. I'm hot, but I'm good. I'm good. So yeah, that's how you get involved in the competitions. Just to reiterate that every single prize you see on the website, regardless of ticket sales, has a guaranteed draw, and there's some really, really good odds this evening. I'll go through what is ending. I'll then sort of show you how we pick our winners in terms of using the entry lists and a brief breakdown of that. But because the odds are so good and comps are closing in just over half hour, I'll go through the initial breakdown. So what is ending today, chat? We have the Iron Man PC, which has just got the 50% sold, give or take. 25 pence an entry. I'm going to open up the tab again because there were 6 PCs when I went live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there is still 6 chances at finding £1,000 cash or an RTX 5070 gaming rig just by entering that competition. Main prize is this absolute beaut of a PC, which is the Iron Man themed PC. It's blamming lovely. Lovely jubbly. Lovely, yeah, I really want a jubbly now. So that's 25 pence an entry, guaranteed draw this evening from 7 p.m. But the comp itself will close at 6 p.m. with or without you. But there are still 6 chances. So basically 6 PCs are hidden in the next 50% of those tickets. So good luck, get yourselves entered in, and you could win a PC before that comp closes. You've got the Samsung 27-inch. This is a G5 1C monitor, but also a chance to win one instantly. 25 pence. I think there's a fair few of these left. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those left as well, or 170 quid cash. The choice is yours. Should you bag yourself an instant win on the main prize. The 5090. Now, if you're not in the market for an RTX 5090, or you don't even know what a 5090 is, it's a graphics card, by the way, that helps you run your games really, really cool on your PC. Well, not cool, but as in, you know, smoothly, because it's far from cool, because it's a 5090, so it would actually probably make your room about 50 degrees. But if you're not in the market for a 5090, there is a £1,750 cash alternative. It's 15 pence an entry, under 50% sold, with a guaranteed draw. But the comp itself closes in just over half hour. Like I say, everything I'm going through here under quests is closing at 6 p.m. We then have the 10p to enter, PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X. Again, if you don't want the consoles, it's a £350 cash alternative, just 10 pence an entry, slightly under that 50% sold mark. The choice of any £250 gift voucher has sold out, so I'll get the entry list ready for that after this pre-live. And then we've got the Book Nook. The dreaded Book Nook is back. If anyone watched the last live draw, we got a bit carried away with the Book Nook for the Balrog Book Nook, but this time it is the Lego Sherlock Holmes Book Nook. 50 pence an entry, under 50% sold, and these 6 comps, with the exception, sorry, technically 5 comps now because this is sold out early, are closing at 6 p.m. as well. You've also then got, as I say, 10 grand cash to enter in for it. It's actually 40 pence an entry currently. Chance to win. This bike looks incredible, actually. The Cube Stereo Hybrid 177. That is a mouthful of a name for a bike. HPC SLX 800 electric bike 2025. 75 pence an entry, but also chances to win cash just by entering the comp as well. Also the £80,000 prize pool, so chances to win 5090 gaming PCs, consoles, TVs, GPUs just by entering this comp. Main prize, however, is 10 grand split 4 ways. First place prize 5 grand, second place prize 3 grand, third place prize £1,500, fourth place prize £500. £1 to enter. And absolutely tons of instant wins to find and win as well on their 3D printer. As I say, I'll do a slow scroll, but have a look at the website and get yourself entered in to those comps. There's pretty much something for everyone. And the reason we say that is the huge majority of our prizes that we do have a cash alternative. So if you're not after the prize itself, each comp that has a cash alternative clearly outlines it for you. So have a look at the description and it'll show you what the cash alternative will be. So How do we pick our winners, chat? So kind of giving a breakdown of what's ending today. Our winners are basically in terms of when a comp comes to an end or closes. So reason comps close at 6 p.m. and we go live at 7. It gives us the chance to get the entry list live. So these are the one from last week, well, not last week, a few days ago now on Monday. Let's get this enlarged. So an entry list will always be pre-published. So, excuse me, will always be pre-published, meaning you can basically open them up at home, see who's entered, etc. See how many tickets and stuff may have sold. But an entry list will always show you what we're drawing for, the total amount of tickets that should have sold, and the cost per ticket. Now, because we guarantee every single draw, if a competition doesn't sell out, and this is a very good example actually here on screen, if a competition doesn't sell out, if I can highlight a bit more, it's easier to see, then you are going to see missing ticket numbers on that entry list for the sheer reason those tickets didn't sell. It jumps from, to say, 2, 3, then to 6, then we've got from 7 to 10, then from 10 to 17, so on and so forth. If it doesn't sell out, you will see those missing ticket numbers. What we then use to find our winners is it's called a random number generator, which we use Google's integrated version of, and I'll show you a demo of that on the live draw itself. But for this instance, for example, I put between 1 and 800 into that random number generator, hit generate. Whoever we land on will be the winner. Now, if I land on an unsold number, I simply go back to that screen, line the mouse that we've got wireless mouse and etc. Line it back up with generate, hit generate again, and I keep doing that until we find our winners. But again, you'll get a good feel for that on the live draw, because I'll run a demo of it, and then obviously you'll see as myself and Gav progress through the live draw to find our winners. So nice and simple, nice and simple. Still need some tickets for that one. Nicola, get yourselves involved. Put in for the bike and Iron Man. Sharon, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Iron Man 1, Iron Man 3, Iron Man 2, the movies. Iron Man 1 over Iron Man 3 and Iron Man 3 over... Ooh. Yeah, Iron Man 3 was good, actually. Okay, I think I'm gonna I agree there, because Iron Man 1, the original, was pretty cool. Yeah, I did enjoy that. Did enjoy that. Book Nook, Lisa? Book Nook. So, chat, what I'm about to do is what I like to call the final breakdown. You've literally got 30 minutes to get involved in any of the competitions that are still active. I say that because this one has sold out. 30 minutes to get involved, really good odds. And again, if you're new here, just have that confidence that every single prize you see on the website, even if they're all the way down here in terms of what they've sold, we guarantee. So no rollovers, no extensions ever. Meaning, if a comp doesn't sell out, you've simply got better odds if you do get yourselves involved in what is ending today. So let's get the let's get this sorted, would you? Get the chest warmed up, chat. You've never learned to ride one? Sheesh, Brian. Never too late to learn. It's quite easy as well. I say that, but it doesn't take too long. I think even at this age. And of course... Screaming dollar alert. So this is the part that I like to call, it's the final breakdown. So, chat, the final breakdown is that everything under Quest is closing at 6 p.m, obviously with the exception of the choice of any voucher, because that is sold out early. So we have the Iron Man PC, which is a 9000X 3D with an RTX 5080. I'm going to reopen this. Yeah, still 6 PCs to find and win instantly, or you can opt for the £1,000 tax-free cash. So the choice would be yours on that one, but the main prize is that Iron Man PC that is up for grabs at 25p an entry. Chance to win a Samsung 27-inch G51C monitor, both instantly as a main prize, and you can choose if you want to take the 170 quid cash or the monitor. RTX 5090, so the Zotac RTX 5090 Amp Extreme Infinity 32 gig, or £1,750 cash. So 15p an entry. Again, chat, if you don't want a 5090, imagine £1,750 landing in your account and you could win it for just 15p. So I'm just saying, it's there for the taking, especially with those odds. We've then got 10 pence an entry, PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Series X, or 350 quid cash. So if you're not in the market for a console, again, you could see that as potentially turning 10 pence into £350. And then we've got the Lego Sherlock Holmes Book Nook, which is 50 pence an entry and under 50% sold. So really, really good odds this evening. And again, we'll be live from 7 p.m. to find our winners. Spot on, Alpha. Is that Alpha Dog? Have you changed your username, ADHD Alpha? The little symbol I can see on Restream says that. So if that is Damien, hope you're doing well, brother. Long time no see. So Damien's a long time player. Gosh, Mum was about to send an email actually, because Mum started after Damien was playing, but Damien back in 2022 had bagged a Logitech steering wheel and some other goodies, and yeah, he's been part of the community for some time now, so welcome back. Hope you're keeping well. Hope everything's good. Yeah, that PC, as I say, we're hoping somebody takes the PC. It'd be lovely to get a winner's photo and stuff with all that fired up, and yeah, it'd be great. Be blamming lovely. I don't have the balance for a bike anymore since I ruined my back when I was 18. No, Brian. No. Oh, what was that bit? So I think a lot of people have asked correct ticket for them, or yeah. So if you're ever, first and foremost as well, there is an FAQ. So if you're ever unsure of certain things and we're not live, or like weekends, we have slower response times because we try and work office hours, so Monday to Friday between 9 and 5. But yeah, if you're ever unsure of any, so this is just going for everybody here, there's an FAQ that's on the website that you can go through. Also, in terms of instant wins, there's also what we call an infograph here that explains how they work. But basically, whilst I've got it on screen and whilst you're in there, and Damien and Pixie answer correctly as well. But say, for example, Tipsy, you're checking out. It's kind of like a scratch card almost. So like imagine that you're going through a checkout. You're lucky enough that you've bagged ticket number 1133 in your order after you've paid for it. What will happen then is this: we would owe you £1,000 tax-free cash, or the RTX 5070 PC. Your name, obviously I'm going by your Twitch name as Tipsy, would go here. And then basically on your thank you for your order page, it'll tell you. So you'll have a list of what you've entered in for. And then sort of underneath it'll tell you which prize you've won with which ticket number. If you miss that prompt, you have a follow-up email anyway, so a separate instant win email confirming that for you, and that'll have the claim form and stuff in it for you. Then you can choose to, let us know if you want the PC or the cash, and then we'll get that sorted as well. But yeah, you'll always know if you miss any of those prompts. By the way, we have got procedures in place where we'll follow up with you and just say, as a reminder, you have won such and such. Can you fill in a claim form, please? So you'll get a follow-up. If there's no response to an email, then our backup obviously is the mobile number. And failing that, we will pop it on our socials and stuff for you as well. But so it's why it's extremely important to make sure your email and your telephone number are correct when you're signing up to the site. So good luck. If I spam, I need it. The RNG gods will favor me for Iron Man PC because I really, 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 really need / want it. Good luck. Good luck. As I say, it's a very in-demand PC, and a lot of these types of competitions we are just trialing to running for a week. So they're not going to be up for long, as I say, and this is ending now in under half hour. So you're approaching like the 20-minute mark almost now. So that's everything that's closing today. Chat, let's give you a chance to win some store credit with me now. Now, how this works, you're going to see people chucking numbers in already. But for those of it that are new here, all I need from you is a number between 1 and 75. Just 1 and 75. First number that comes to your mind, get it in chat. No swapping and changing that number, however. And as I say, only one number per person. What I'm going to do then is spin the wheel 5 times. If we land on a winner, great. That's £10 store credit to you. But because I'm live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, if we do land on more than one winner, I'll split the store credit between you. And there may be a bonus round of a game of higher or lower, depending on how many winners we got. But I'll explain those rules when we get to it. What music can I play? We can have this again. Having a little mini rave now in this insane heat. Look at the shine. Shiny. Oh, I look like a side quest right now. Come here. I have a quest for you. Shiny boy. I think I've given you all enough time. So, let's spin the wheel. 38. So, where did the number start? Raven Lunast is first. Anybody? Oh, we got Ruth in the star. I'm star with 38. Anyone sharing Ruth's number? Oh, we got Michael Jones as well. Oh, we got Jones the lad. Damn, so I can't even play higher or lower. So that means you got like 333 each. Yes, we got, that was a popular number there. So we have, I'm gonna make a note of this now. So we have, oh, I tell you what I can do actually. I'll be nice. 2 seconds because we got a little bit. So we have, I'm not happy to do this with 3 winners. What was it? Ruth. There we go. What was the other number I saw? We have Michael Jones. Michael Jones. I think it was Jones the lad, wasn't it? There we go. So Jones the lad. There we go. So do. Oh, okay. No worries. That's fine then. Oh, so if you're Michael Jones then, scribble that out. Cheeky. Yeah, if you're doing that, do it on one platform, please, for future reference. But at least you were honest. So that means we got £5 store credit then. So we can play it. Okay, I was going to play it anyway, but I'm glad you're honest. So what we're going to do you want to play a game of higher or lower then? So we got Ruth and Michael. So I'm going to shuffle the deck of cards. Basically, you've got £5 store credit in the minute. If you play higher or lower, I'll give you a chance. Oh, Ruth straight in there. I'll give you a chance to get yourself £10 store credit. However, if you do lose a game of higher or lower, you will be left with 0. So what would you like to do? So Michael wants to play, so Ruth wants to play. So we'll do the classic chivalrous ladies first. For higher or lower, so basically how this works. Oh, and also I've left jokers in the card. So what's going to happen now, chat, is Ruth and Michael have decided to play a game of higher or lower. I'm going to show them a card. They say higher or lower, and if they win, in this case, they walk away with a £10 store credit. If they lose, they walk away with 0. So we're going to do Ruth first. So which wants to play? Your card is a queen. I've also left the jokers in the deck, and if I show them a joker, they instantly get a 5 added on as well, which was it Tammy Walker? So Tammy Walker played and walked away with 20 quid last week. So Ruth wants to go lower than a queen. Come on. Oh, lowest card in the deck in terms of this. So Ruth, I now owe you a £10 store credit. There we are. So I'll give these a reshuffle. So Ruth, I'm going to put a tenner next to your name. And I know you know the score, but just because new people are watching, drop me a message on Facebook or Instagram and we'll sort out your code. There we are. So this is now for Michael. We do a little shuffle, like. Little shuffle for you, Mikey boy. And I am sweating, like proper dripping now. It's really hot in front of these lights. PC, TV on. So Mike's card is, ooh, almost in the middle of the deck. So Mike's card is a 7. So you're going to go higher or lower than a 7, Mikey boy? I was Claire Walker. No, who said that? We have got a, I'm sure we got a Tammy Walker that plays as well. I knew it was Walker. I was half right, at least. I was half right. I'm sorry, Claire. Normally good with names as well. My new name's Tammy. What would you like to do, Mikey boy? Higher or lower? Or Jones the Lad, whatever platform you're watching on, you cheeky git. He's going to make a cuppa now, is he? Oh, I need a B7. Right, come on, come on, come on. Hey, you said higher, you got higher. Boosh. I owe you £10 store credit, so that's £10 each. Nice. There we are. So yeah, drop me a message on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll get that sorted for you, as long as it's before 6 p.m. because 6 p.m. is when I'll be getting the entry list ready for everybody. Gosh, these roaster, what's that? I feel the temperature has gone up. It is now 29 degrees. It is now 29 flipping degrees in the house, well, in this office. It is rather spicy, and I'm rather shiny. I might have to, I might have to get a little tea towel for like the live drum, like dab 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 dab. I don't know if I got air horn on here anymore. Oh, what have I got on here? Nope. You can have a drop the bass instead. So chat, I'm gonna love you and leave you. We'll be live again from 7 p.m. for the live draw itself. He's commented on his other one now. From 7 p.m. for the live draw itself. And comps close in literally 15 minutes. So if you're not in any of the comps that are ending tonight, get yourselves involved and good luck. But yeah, other than that, peace out, A-Town. See you in a biz. Bye, Felicia.